Hi, it's a Lipstick Gal. Thanks for watching today. I'm trying to finish up swatching all of my lipsticks for my lipstick declutter. And today is gonna be hard because this is what I have left. And these are all my reds. Like, that's an obscene amount of reds. I know, I'm so sorry. But this is where I tell you that lipstick is my favorite makeup item and red lipstick is my absolutely favorite shade. So I have too many. I do. I'm gonna try and be brutal today. I don't need this many lipsticks. So here's what we're gonna do. If you're interested in my lipstick fall 2019 declutter, I will link it for you above as well as the box below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'm gonna go through, smell all of these, and whichever ones aren't good are gonna instantly just go in the bin. And then the rest of them, I'm going to swatch for color and decide which shades, which formulas do I want to continue to keep in my collection and which other ones can I pass on maybe to a friend or a family member. I'm going to start by swatching my red minis. I used to hate mini lipsticks, and then I realized it's a great way to try something without having to pay full price. These are the 9 minis that I have, and the first one is from NARS, and it's the shade Rita. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick, and I find that these two shades here are very similar. The second one is one from Marc Jacobs, and this was a shade that was made several years ago specifically just for Sephora when you reach the Sephora VIB Rouge level. And it was a shade you could buy in the full size, and I've had it for so long and I really don't use it that often. It's time to let it go. The next two I have, one is from Buxom in the shade Pink Decoy. It's right here. I don't use it. I have a Makeup Forever mini right here in the shade M401. Another one I don't reach for. The last mini on here, right here, I use this one a lot. It's this right here. It's a YSL Rouge Tatouage Stain, and this is in the shade 1. So this isn't going anywhere. Down here, I have one from Laura Mercier. This is the shade Red Amour. I really like the formula. I really like the shade of that. This one here is MAC's Russian Red, one that I don't use, somebody else would be able to use. The next one I have is from Pat McGrath. It's this one right here. It's the shade Elson. It's a very pretty matte, really deeper red. I think I'm going to keep that, but I am going to get rid of the Pat McGrath kind of more orangey red, and that right there is the shade Obsessed. So out of 9, I'm keeping 4 minis and getting rid of 5. I have a lot of ColourPop reds. I think it's time to decide which ones I need and which ones I can let go. These are the 11 ColourPop reds I have. I think a couple like over here on this side have definitely gotten in the wrong pile. They should have been more in with the berries, but they're here. We'll do them now. So out of all of these, all the lippy sticks are on the bottom, and I don't love these as much as I used to because I feel like the Luxe lipsticks and the creme formula have really replaced them for me. So I'm going to let all the lippy sticks go. And surprisingly, I am going to let both of these blotted lips go. I love the blotted lip formula. They don't make it anymore, but I have not been using these two, and I did keep 2 others that I know I'm going to reach for more because their colors I like a little bit better. The last thing I have are 3 of their Luxe lips, and they're these 3 right here. This first one here is called Liquid Courage. That's the one I don't think I'm going to keep, but I am going to keep these next 2. This one is High Striker and this one is Flower Season. So these 2 are getting kept. Out of 11, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm getting rid of 9 and I'm keeping 2. Needed, hard. I love ColourPop. I think they do beautiful lip products, but these have really stolen my heart in the formula, in the feel, in the application, in the wear, as well as the packaging, so much more than these guys. I'm going to continue on with more affordable lipsticks right now. These are the reds from the Drugstore. These are the next 9 swatches of my affordable lipsticks. This is going to be easy. The first 2 are Maybelline. I don't like the way they tug and pull at my skin as I apply them. They're beautiful colors. Well, excuse me. They're beautiful colors, but I don't like the way they tug as I'm putting them on. These are going to go. The next two are Burt's Bees. I'm going to keep one and I'm going to let the other one go. So this one here is Brimming Berry and this is Ruby Ripple. I'm going to keep Brimming Berry and I'm going to let Ruby Ripple go. The last one on the top is this guy. I love this so much. Not only are they super cute and adorable because it's like a little bunny, but these are the Tony Moly Petite Bunny Gloss Bars. And they're comfortable, they're hydrating, they do have a beautiful sheer tint. I love these. All right, so starting across the bottom, these first three here are all from Flower Beauty. And they are their matte lipsticks. Actually, one of them's a cream. The first two, I have Poppy Pout, which is my favorite drugstore lipstick, and the next one is Hibiscus. I'm keeping those. This one right here is called Ruby Rouge. I don't think I'm going to keep that one. And the last one here is from last year's holiday Ulta lipstick bundle called Cherry Tart. So I'm getting rid of 5 and I'm keeping 4. I'm going to next swatch my 3 MAC lipsticks as well as my 7 Lipstick Queen reds. These are all the reds I have from Lipstick Queen to here, and these last 3 are my MAC lipsticks. I'll just start down here with the MAC. I'm going to get rid of Ruby Woo. It's never been comfortable. It's never been one I've liked. It's going to go. The last 2 I'm going to keep. One is their Powder Kiss in Shocking Revelation. The other is one of their Lip Tensity in the shade Mulling Spices. So I'm keeping Mulling Spices and Shocking Revelation. Working down from the top, these 2 right here are these guys. I just don't reach for them. Somebody else should love them before they're bad. The next shade I have here is a shade called Eden. It is a red and they say it has some like light blue flecks in it. It's okay. It's a cream lipstick. It's not like my favorite. This one here though, I absolutely adore. I wish they still made it. This one's called Aloha. And it's a great kind of warmer red, more of like a tomato red, but sheer and balmy and comfortable. I live in this in the summer. All right, so this one right here is called Sinner Red, and I don't use it. And this guy down here is a Saint lipstick. So the Sinner ones have a lot of pigment. The Saint ones have a little pigment, and this one is called Saint Deep Red. This is one I think I might actually use. No, not really. I'm gonna let it go. My all-time favorite Lipstick Queen lipstick is this one. This is Medieval. My heart beats for Medieval. It's this shade right here, and out of all of them, you wouldn't really think, is that really a red? It is the most beautiful, like cherub-kissed red lips, just enough, not too much. You can wear it sheer, you can really build it up. It's balmy, it's based vitamin E stick. I love this. So I'm gonna keep 4 lipsticks, 2 MAC, 2 Lipstick Queen, and let go of 6 others. Oh my goodness, who am I? Realizing that there's a lot of red lipsticks and I don't wear all of them. Top row is Clinique, bottom row is Bite. Let's start with the first 2 from Bite Beauty. This one here is called Mistletoe and the other one is called Raspberry. I'm going to get rid of both of these. I just don't find myself reaching for those, and I am going to keep the next 2. This is Gazpacho, and this is they came out with this formula this summer. This is their Sangria Slush in their Outburst Longwear Lip Stain. So I'm going to keep these last 2 really punchy reds and get rid of 2. What's interesting is this first shade here is one of my all-time favorite reds. It's from Clinique Pop. It's the shade Cherry Pop. I love this because it has almost like a watermelon-y pink kind of lean to it. I love this. And I realized I had one from last year's holiday set in Cherry Pop. And this one here they called Mary Pop, but I think they're basically the same. So these 2 can be passed along to somebody else. There's this one here. This one right here I think is called Ginger Flower. I love this shade. And then I have 2 more. I have Red, 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 and Red Coat. I'm gonna let go of Red, 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 and I'm gonna keep Red Coat. So I'm gonna keep 5 out of the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We're just down to random things now. I'm just gonna start swatching them and decide what I'm keeping. This is the next batch here. The first two right up here at the top are these two Lancome lipsticks. One is a Rouge in Love and one is an Absolute Rouge. This shade right here this was my all-time favorite red lipstick. It's a sheer red lipstick. They don't make this shade anymore. And I feel like I've had it for too long. But this shade is remarkably similar, if not identical, to this shade. I remember buying this one here from Lancome right when I was still in my late 20s. And I wore it and wore it and wore it and wore it. And then when they stopped making it is when I found the one from Lipstick Queen. So I'm sad to say this lipstick here, although it doesn't really smell bad, Lancome very heavily scents their fragrances of rose, so maybe I'm smelling the fragrance and not the lipstick itself. I'm gonna let this one go. I've had it for too long, but I love that lipstick. I think I'm also gonna let this Rouge in Love lipstick go. It's a very pretty one, but I feel it's very similar to the Clinique Pop Cherry Pop, and I like that one better. These next two right here are both from YSL. This is the YSL Pure Rouge Couture. This is the shade number 1. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love this, not going anywhere. The next one, another one of my favorite red lipsticks because it's shiny, it's balmy, it's comfortable. This is one of the Rouge Volupté Shine. And I don't remember the number on this. I've used it so much, I've rubbed off the number, but I think this is the one called Red Tuxedo or Tuxedo Red, something with a tuxedo in it. It's beautiful. That one's staying. These last two here are from Besame. I love them. This one here is Victory Red and this one here is Cherry Red. Love both of these. Those aren't going anywhere. The first two lipsticks on the bottom here are from Urban Decay. These were from a collaboration with Gwen Stefani. One of them is 714, the other is Rocksteady. So Rocksteady, more of your blue red, and your 714. They're both matte lipsticks. I don't reach for them. I'm going to let those go. The last three across the bottom here, not going anywhere because they're Lisa Eldridge, the Velvet Red lipsticks. I got these around this time last year and I've worn them so much. So much have I worn these. I absolutely love these. They are restocked. If you want one, you can go and get it. These are the last 7 reds. So the first one right here is from Makeup Forever. This is their shade M400. This was a limited edition holiday lipstick from I think 2 holidays ago. I love this, reach for it a lot. The next one right here is from Jane Iredale. This is the shade Margie. I love this lipstick. Then we have this. This is one of the lip butters from Flower Beauty. This is in the shade Ruby Petal. I think I can let this one go. As well as this last one here, which is a Smashbox. This is one of their Be Legendary lipsticks in the shade Legendary. Now, I don't know, I really like this one. I don't think I need it. This one down here on the bottom is from NARS. It's called Scarlet Empress. I think it really should have been more in the berries because it said scarlet. I thought it was red. And since I don't remember what color it was, means I don't use it, it can go. The last 2 reds are staying. One of them is the Pure Color Envy in the shade Envious from Estee Lauder. I love this formula. I love this red. The last one I'm keeping is one I picked up this summer. This is one of the Confession Slimline lipsticks from Hourglass. This is in the shade My Icon Is. It's this one right here. So I'm getting rid of 3 and I'm keeping 4. Let me do a quick tally. I had 72 red lipsticks. 72! I'm getting rid of 42, more than half. These 5 here are the ones that have gone bad. And it makes my heart oh so sad. These other ones here are the ones I'm just not using. So I'm going to disinfect these and let friends and family see if they're interested in them. If you want to know how to disinfect the lipstick, it's really easy. Take it out, roll it all the way up, spray it with alcohol, have alcohol in a little spray bottle, wipe it with a tissue, not just the surface you use, the whole bullet, and then spray it again. Once it's dry, you can roll it down, cap it, and pass it on to somebody else. And I feel like it's easier to disinfect something like this where you can take a layer off the top. You definitely cannot disinfect things like lip glosses where the applicator goes back in the tube. These are the 30 reds I'm keeping. Now, nobody needs 30 red lipsticks, but I love reds. I love reds with my whole heart. And I feel like since I more than by half pared this down, I'm gonna indulge myself a little bit in a variety of finishes, shades, brands, and colors as well in this red family, and let myself really enjoy these red lipsticks. My hand is so stained from all the reds. That's okay, I don't mind. It's been really hard for me to cut down what are essentially my favorite lipstick item in my favorite shade, but the fact that I had 72, too many, way too many. Only keep what I know I'm going to use and that I absolutely love. And I like looking in here, seeing that I don't have all high end. I do have some Drugstore, I do have some ColourPop. I do have like little cutesy things like this. A lot of it really, it doesn't really come down to, you know, I only want like a really luxe high-end lipstick, or I'm only going to use a YSL, because I have a wide range of things. But for me, it really does come down to formula, to shade, and then there's that little something that I can't always put my finger on. But I have reached for this red Clinique Cherry Pop lipstick so many times over and over and over and over again. And I can tell by the way this little guy here is like worn down to like nearly a little nub. I've used it a lot. So I'm only keeping what I love and what I know I'm going to use. So this is where I want to remind you, it's like your little public service announcement from your lipstick hoarder. Go through, smell your lipsticks and lip glosses. If they smell funky, pitch them. If they smell like a crayon, time to get rid of it. And then start thinking about when you're trying to make purchases. This is what I'm saying this not just for you, but especially for me. Do I already have that shade? It was so hard. And the hard part for me is shopping online, because I can't always tell. Is the lighting the same for you when you're taking photos as it is in my house? Does it look the same? And it can look like one thing and show up like another. But I've been really proud of myself in not having purchased a lot of lipstick this fall. I've been purchasing other types of makeup. I did just purchase the new Velvet lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge. I have a soft spot for her. I have all of her lipsticks right now, and I have 5 of her 6 coming. I was almost gonna get all of them, and it's like, there's one shade I know you won't wear, so don't you dare buy it. But I'll make sure and have that review up for you if it's not already up by now. Thank you for watching me go through my lipsticks. Red was hard for me, I'm not gonna lie. All I have left are kind of balms and lip liners. So we're almost done. Thank you for watching. If you want to see the full lipstick declutter playlist, I'll put it here as well as in the box below. Let me know if you're trying to kind of simplify life a little bit like this. I would love to hear that. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't. Have a great day. Bye.